Hello, legends. It's gonna be me, Mr. Rupert, the host of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire trivia show. Well, this is pretty simple. Less than 1 minute we're gonna start. But first things first, let's go through all the main key points for your night time. Trivia show is completely free to participate. Yes, you heard it completely correct, not a single penny to pay. There'll be statements and lines, so if you manage to catch them correctly, you'll be eligible to share an amazing prize pool of the $1,500 in cash or golden chips. Well, the best part about the Millionaire Trivia Show is that there will be 2 lifelines that you can randomly trigger on the way whenever you feel the need. One of them is 50-50. That means 2 options will be off and you will be standing over the 2. One of them will be the correct one. The second one is Ask the Audience. That basically means that you can see, well, how many percentage-wise each and every single one of you answer to a specific question. As I can see, quite a lot of you are still joining in, so welcome. Nice to you joining over there. So, well, as I mentioned, we are here to have some fun, to have some nice time, and to enjoy amazing company on the way, yeah? So, well, if you have something to comment on a question, yeah, so maybe tell the correct answer, yeah, so feel free to do it there in chat, yeah? So, as I mentioned, have some fun and score some money. Ladies and gents, the first question of the night sounds as following. Which direction is also the name of one of Kim Kardashian's children? A, is it south? B, is it west? C, is it up? Or D, is it north? Well, the final sentence to decide, so see that some of you are taking the lifelines already. Well, I really do hope so. Some of you are saying B, some of you are saying D. Well, quite a mixed feelings. Ladies and gents, I'm here to tell you that the correct answer for this question will be answer D. Yeah, that's gonna be north. Well, and as I can say, majority are standing strong and got this question completely correct. Time for the second one. After which city was wool fabric damask named? A, Damascus, B, Paris, C, Copenhagen, or D, Rio de Janeiro? Well, what do you think? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? So which one is the one? Well, still lifelines is in active use, as I mentioned, so those can be randomly triggered throughout the way whenever you feel the need. This time the correct answer will be the answer called A. So Damask is named after the city Damascus, ladies and gents. Time for the third one, slowly but surely, going furthermore. What is the Spock's job of the Starship Enterprise? A, is it translator? B, is it science officer? C, is it navigator? Or D, is it medical officer? So A, B, C, or D one? Well, as I mentioned, so if you're really confident in those questions, well, feel free to leave those lifelines there towards that finish. Maybe you can manage to finish up the whole trivia show without one. This time, the correct answer will be the answer B. So the Spock's job in the Starship Enterprise is the science officer, ladies and gents. Time for the fourth one. From which country does mariachi music comes from? A, is it India? B, is it Russia? C, is it Mexico? Or D, is it Greece, ladies and gents? So which one is the one? Well, as I mentioned, you're more than welcome to participate in the chatting action. So some of you are saying D, some of you are saying C in this case. Ladies and gents, the correct answer for this question will be the answer called C, ladies and gents. Well, as I can say, majority of you managed to catch it completely correct, so that's a Mexico this time. Ladies and gents, time for the fifth one. Well, let's see. Well, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. They're better known as what? A, is it Take That? B, is it The Who? C, is it The Beatles? Or D, is it The Rolling Stones? Well, I would say this should be an easy deal, yeah? So some of you are saying A, some of you are saying C, some of you are saying Beatles. Well, I really do hope so that you managed to catch this one completely correct, ladies and gents. Well, they are better known as the Beatles. Yeah, so, well, also known as the as those legendary musicians on and on. John, Paul, George, and Ringo Starr, yeah? And together formed as the Beatles. All right, so time for the sixth one, ladies and gents. How is the steak tartare served? Is it A, cheese sauce, B, is it with the spinach, C, is it raw, or D, in a pastry? So you think, is it A, B, C, or D one? Well, I would say this question is quite an easy deal as well, if you're familiar with the steaks, especially with tartare. So, well, I see some C's, I see some B's. Well, in this question, ladies and gents, the correct answer will be the answer C. Yeah, the steak tartare is usually served raw. Yeah, so it's served raw, well, maybe with some additions, maybe with some raw egg on the side as well. Time for the seventh one. Which vegetable shares its name with the racket sport? A, is it carrot? B, is it pumpkin? C, is it squash? Or D, is it potato? So what do you think? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it a D, ladies and gents? Well, I would say quite a mixed feelings about this question as well. Some of you are saying A, some of you are saying B, some of you are saying C. Seems like none of the answers for a D. This time, the correct answer will be the answer C, ladies and gents. Yeah, so, well, it shares the name with a squash. All right, so it's time for the 8th one. We are already over the middle, ladies and gents. Riesling is a variety of which drink? A, is it white wine? B, is it beer? C, is it gin? Or D, is it vodka? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Maybe for some of you, the Riesling is the, well, favorite drink, yeah, to maybe order at the restaurant, or maybe sometimes in the evening, so glass of it. Well, this time, ladies and gents, says the correct answer is the answer A. The Riesling, also known as the German white of wine. Yeah, so, well, seems like majority or managed to catch this question completely correct. Time for the 9th one. Which sector of fashion does the famous brand Cartier belongs to? A, is it bags? B, is it jewelry? C, is it hats? Or D, is it shoes? So what do you think? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it a D? So still see that lifelines are in quite a big use. Well, some of you are saying B. Well, seems like majority are saying B in this case. Ladies and gents, correct answer for this question is the answer B. Yeah, so Korea definitely belongs to the jewelry brand. Yep, that's for sure thing. Time for the 10th one. Well, yeah, also watches play 72, but majority of the one is jewelry. In which novel do Violet, Klaus, and Sunny Child characters appear? A, is it Song of Ice and Fire? B, is it A series on unfortunate events? C, is it Harry Potter? Or D, is it Hunger Games? Well, I see that quite a lot of you are triggering those lifelines. So to see, so which might be the one? Well, this, ladies and gents, this question's answer is the answer B. A series of unfortunate events. So A or B? Well, this time the B. All right, so time for the 11th one. Still, majority are standing strong, and hopefully some lifelines are shared there at the end as well. In which year did jelly shoes first go on sale in the U.S., in United States? A, is it 1976? B, is it 1982? C, is it 1986? Or D, is it 1990? So what do you think? A, B, C, or D one? So some of you are saying D, so play at 35 saying the option E. Well, in this case, the option E is not the case. Ladies and gents, well, the question's correct answer is the answer B. In 1982. Yeah, so they started introducing themselves in the 1980s at the start of it, but, well, in the US 82. Well, time for the 12th one. In which country was the modern acid washing process invented? A, is it Germany? B, is it Italy? C, is it Greece? Or D, is it a Japan? So what do you think? Well, some of you are saying D. Well, majority are saying B, actually. Well, I really do hope so you can manage to find it completely correct. Ladies and gents, this question's answer is the answer B. Italy, also known as the country of the modern fashion, well, there's where the modern acid washing was invented. Time for the 13th one. Which writer's book is The Sandman based on? A, is it Charles Dickens? B, is it Michael Morpurgo? C, is it Stephen King? Or D, is it Neil Gaiman? So what do you think? A, B, C, or D one? So, well, Pana's saying C for sure. Well, cool guy's saying A. Yeah, so definitely the A. So some of you are saying Stephen King. Well, this question's answer is the answer D, ladies and gents. So that's a Neil Gaiman this time. Yeah, that's the Sandman based on. Time for the 14th one, the last but not the least. Well, it sounds as following. Tiggle Me Elmo was based on an early toy of which animal? A, is it chimp? B, is it rhino? C, is it giraffe? Or D, is it elephant, ladies and gents? So what do you think? Is it A, B, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Well, still majority are standing strong, so, well, I really do hope you managed to catch this question completely correct. Majority are saying A in this case. Ladies and gents, the correct answer for this question indeed is the answer A. Well, at the start, it was meant to be Tickle Me Chimp, not the Elmo. Time for the 15th one, the last one for this trivia show, ladies and gents. Well, if you have the lifeline in the pocket, even better. Well triggered than the last one. Which medical instrument did 19th century French physicist René Lachenay developed? A, is it syringe? B, is it stethoscope? C, is it microscope? Or D, is it blood pressure monitor? So A, B, C, or D1? The last question, the most important one, yeah? So is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Mixed feelings for this one, but I can tell you for sure that the question for this answer is the answer B, ladies and gents. Well, congratulations for all those who managed to catch those questions. So $1,500 in cash or golden chips is scored. But now you see the pop-up there on screen, so feel free to check out the Millionaire game. Dive into an action, and maybe you will be the millionaire. Yet again, my name is Mr. Rupert, was the host of tonight's trivia show. Thank you for participating and see you around. Ladies and gents, wishing you all the best luck indeed. Furthermore, indeed. And of course, maybe see you sometime around for yet another trivia show as well. Well, as I can say, well, quite all the answered completely correct. So, well done winners indeed. Yeah, that's for sure a thing. So, well, maybe see you around the corner. Maybe some other place, some other time. Till then, take care, enjoy the winnings, and of course, check out the Millionaire game afterwards. Ciao, ciao.